Hello everyone, how's it going today? Let's go ahead and get started with some building. We have 2 bags left for the middle section of the Titanic. Howdy, Press Kitchen X Gemini, how's it going? You got your Blu-ray of Votoms today. Also, while you were at it, you got Dunbine and Pat Labor too. Nice. Dunbine's good as well. I mean, I like Pat Labor as well, but I like Dunbine better. Pat Labor is good. Alright, so we have 2 bags left to do, so let's go ahead and get started on bag number 27. Let's go ahead and move this over here a bit. So this is going to be building the next funnel, the 3rd funnel. It is not a fin funnel. Empty out all the bags. Make sure that there's no hidden pieces inside like there were before. I've heard decent things about the new Star Trek show. To be fair, it's kind of competing against shows that those same people really didn't like, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's just like, oh, thank God it's not those. Howdy, Calidor90 and Tazrin, how's it going? I am doing okay, all things considered. I'm at the point where I need to write something to say for my father's funeral coming up, and that is tough. That is tough. Alright, so, let's see. I mean, bringing Picard back was popular too, but it kind of depends on what you do with him. Let's see. I mean, I'm sure there's people that do enjoy it. I have just not heard things that give me confidence or interest in watching Picard or Discovery. Alright, so we're working on the funnel. Gonna get that tilted here. I do really like how they set these up to be angled. Works really, really well. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Lower Decks. It's just like I don't know why, but the animation just kind of makes me feel like it's not appropriate for Star Trek. And not to say that animation is inappropriate. I mean, you know, there was the Star Trek the Animated Series. It's just, I don't know, the style. I'll probably eventually get over it and watch it, considering all the good things that I've heard about it. And I'm looking for this bracket here. I don't know, it kind of gets to something that I said on a forum about the Spelljammer stuff. When you're dealing with a shared world, you need people who respect the material. And I don't think that the people behind Picard and Spelljammer are respecting the material. Not to say that that's malicious or anything like that, but when you're stewarding over a a franchise, a shared world franchise that a lot of people love, you gotta be careful what you do with it. You can't just say, "Hey, I have a great new idea. I'm just gonna run with it." You gotta say, "Okay, is this actually a good idea for this?" It's also an affectionate parody of Star Trek. Yeah, and I do understand that. I don't mind that part too much. Yeah, the thing about Picard is that I really do feel like the people behind it don't know the characters. Like, they've watched Star Trek, they've watched The Next Generation, they think they know the characters, but they don't know the characters. With Lower Decks, you can tell the creators love Star Trek. Yeah, and that's the other thing that I've heard. I mean, but it's not enough to love it either. You gotta understand it. I think that the people behind Picard love The Next Generation. I just don't think they understand it. Again, this is all caveated with the fact that I haven't actually watched it. Alright, white 2x2s here. I mean, it's always possible that the actors of the characters themselves don't actually understand the characters, too. I don't know. You know, we're not privy to what exactly is going on and how things are being developed and who's saying what behind the camera, you know, behind the scenes and everything like that. Alright, now we get to do some tiling for the deck plating. I do really like what they've done with these parts to get the funnel to fit in there nicely. And we get 1x3 tiles here and here. More of these nice angled tiles. Yeah, I didn't have these angled tiles when I was a child. Yeah, these newfangled tiles. We had to make do with 1x2s and 2x2s. And there we go. Alright. They jumped several sharks. 1x4 tiles came later. There were 1x4 tiles. They came later. There were 1x1 tiles, too. I'll grant that. I mean, they came later, but that's still like 86, I think. I remember getting my first 1x4 tile and being, ooh, that's awesome! Yes, I am one of those crazies who thinks a 1986 is new. Alright, let's get the cylinders in there. More cylinders. A 4x4 cylinder brick, which used to have technicals in it. It is nice to not have the technicals these days. Okay. Down, get the lightsaber blade on top of the lightsaber handle. Another lightsaber handle. And then a black 3L bar, aka a Harry Potter wand. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate this, make sure that that is lined up properly. we go. So, as I mentioned both in the previous stream and over on the Discord, I have been going through my father's photographs. He was a pretty good photographer. Not professional grade, but he has a lot of really good pictures. And he started, I think when he got into the Air Force in, like, 1964, give or take. And it's kind of amazing because I found an early selfie. He set up a little hand mirror on a table and took a picture of himself behind the camera through that. That was really neat. It's a really good picture, too. Also, being in the Air Force, obviously, he had no facial hair, and I knew he wouldn't. But having, you know, known him all of my life with facial hair, with the exception of a short period of time, and just a handful of months in the 80s, where he shaved his beard off to see what he thought, and then promptly grew it back. And I don't remember what it actually looked like. I found pictures of that, but that was pretty interesting. Just, like, so bizarre to see him so young. I had never seen any of those pictures before. Okay. Let's get you. Get you. Get that on there. Your dad did that? You didn't recognize him when he tried to pick you up from school? I was old enough to recognize him when he shaved it off the one time, but like until I saw the handful of pictures like that, I could not remember in my head what he actually looked like with it like that. All I do remember is just kind of thinking, Dad, you look weird. Actually, interestingly enough, I found, obviously, early pictures of my mother and father, like, dating and stuff like that. I mean, when they were dating, not, like, on dates. I guess? I mean, you know, they might have been on dates. I don't know. But, like, you know, out in the snow and winter and stuff like that. And I found this one picture of my mother with her head turned a bit. And I, like, had to do a double take and was like, is that Claire Danes? You've never seen your dad without facial hair. It would be so weird. Yeah, it would be, if you haven't seen him like that. Honestly, ask him if he's got old pictures of himself. Take a look at those. Like, there are so many of these things that I'm going through, and I'm like, damn, I wish I could ask my dad about these right now. You know, like, who are these people? I don't know these people. Who are they? There we go. Like, I went to, I showed my mother one of the pictures and was like, oh, by the way, who is that person there in that picture with you and Dad? And she's like, that's my sister. Oh, I didn't recognize her. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and flip it. Get the red 1x2 plate. And get this. Alright. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you'd need a proper dwarven mining pick to find them. Ah, that's too bad. Alright. And then this one. I mean, the reason I say that is because, like I said, I'm looking through these and being like, I wish that I could ask him about these now. He did have some pictures of their old cat Sam, a cat that I did know existed, but I did not know pictures existed. An adorable tabby. Alright, so this just slips right in. Okay. That's a lot more solid than I was expecting. I'm glad for that. Turn it around so we can lock these in. There we go. Yay for solid, yeah. That image is funnier to you than it had any right to be. Hold on a second. I need to look at that on my other thing. Yeah, that's good. That's hilarious. Howdy, Nolden. How's it going? Let's see. Well, that's the other thing is, for a while there, my dad had no mustache, just a beard, and just like seeing him in, you know, this way that I'm not used to is just the first time going through all that is just like, wow, big differences here. But yeah, he had some great pictures and stuff. All right, so we got 1 by 6 tiles there. That's it. Something's gonna go in there. Obviously, something's gonna pop on right there. All right, couple benches. I do like these little benches. They're pretty cool. 1 by 1 clip. And the tile. Yeah, and that does go close to that. Alright. There we go. Snap that in there. Make the second bench. I really do like these little benches. They are pretty neat looking. Alrighty. There we go. Get that in there. A little odd to have the black 1 by 1 cylinders exposed, but I guess they're only kind of exposed. Alright, we'll go ahead and build a pair of lifeboats here. You did find out why Votoms reminded you so much about Battletech. Well, they don't use anything from Votoms. They did use some from Fang of the Sun Dugram. Yeah. But those are a bit more traditional, traditionally sized compared to Votoms, the ATs of Votoms. get the lifeboat made here. Alright. And yeah, fully on that section. Okay, get these. I can move all these pieces over here. Bring you over. Where's the... I need these two. There's the other one. Okay. Alright. Get the other lifeboat made and built here. There we go. It is a pretty neat little thing. I mean, it's pretty obvious what it is once you're done with it and everything. I do like that design. Alright, next up. Alright, we're using the wide body airplane hull pieces. And 1x6s here, and here. And 1x1s on the corners. Yeah, pop into the Discord. It's a fun time. If I do say so myself. I am a totally unbiased observer on this fact. Okay, and then we get the windows. Join us. Join us. We do have ham. Delicious, delicious ham. We have fun emotes. Like Smug Adam from EcoQuest. Does that say Lego Vespa? It does. Let's see. That should get the... Yep, there we go. So that'll have a link to the Vespa if you want to take a quick look at it. All the pickles you can eat. No, that's not true. No, why would you say this? This is false. Spreading lies and rumors. This is a very, very classic printing design on these. I like that it includes some of these. I have not seen these in many a year. You can have pickles, it means more ham for the rest of us. Yeah, but the pickles smell. Just say no to pickles. Only you can prevent pickle consumption. AuldDragon says... A clink in the Vespa bucket, then. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It is a lovely set. I am looking forward to eventually building it. I did order Assembly Square. It has not even shipped yet. Apparently, who knew? May the 4th was going to be a big time for LEGO to get lots and lots of orders. Join Big Pickle, Ald. You know you want to. A Big Pickle shall rule the world. All hail Big Pickle. No! Thank you for the bits, though. Oh. Big Pickle will not rule. Alright, so let's see. This is just going to be attached here. Like, get me some bricks here or something. Lego? Jeez. Now this is... look at this. Look at how much that moves. I mean, it probably won't move as much when it's put together, but still. Hype Train! Preskitch, thank you for the bits, and Nolden, more bits. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Weeble wobbles. Yeah, but these aren't supposed to wobble. There's my table, but that's going to do it too. Alright, now it wants me to pull this one over. Smooth you out a little bit. There we go. It might break apart if it hits an iceberg. Yeah, it might. Oops. Alright, let's lift these up so that I'm not, like, risking the, there we go. Not risking the fabric underneath getting caught in. Okay, so we need to get some connecting pieces in here. But it's pretty good. It's going to be probably 1x8 tiles here. 1x6s with some below construction here. Okay, so that is going to be bag number 28. Our final bag of the middle section. Neither is your stomach, but here we are. With your Titanics combined... Spreading some hype from a lurking mode. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Lurk away, my good friend. Alright, let's see. First of all... Okay, I was not expecting it to just be that. Why would you not connect up underneath there? That doesn't make sense to me. Give me a little construction thing that I can just put on there. Alright, 1x8s. Well, I think we had 1x8s before we had 1x4s. Now that I think about it. Alright, that's the first thing. Oh, okay, I see what they're doing. Yeah, okay, they're doing the whole clip-in thing. Alright. Technic axle. Propeller, blades. Alright, let's see. First of all... one by one slope on here. There we go. A dark tan. That's not my preferred thing, but okay. Okay, so I was thinking that this would be a ladder down below, but it's a ladder up to here. And I am guessing that we are going to put one of these here as well. I'm just gonna... I guess I won't put that on there. Alright, for the other side... Yeah, I'm not digging the color change there. I guess they didn't want to make another one. I728! Hey, all, you're new to the stream, bringing binging my vids. Watched all my Suikoden, Xenogears, Xenosaga, Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the Lion, and Dragon Quest. Wow! Well, thank you very much. Currently in the middle of Builders 2. It's all so fun to watch, especially my unique playstyle. I really appreciate that. And we got another 100 bits from Kijikun, 500 from Anghamran for DM reroll tomorrow. Ping me on Discord, because I don't have my notes with me, Anghamran. Then I'll get that noted down. And 300 from Preskitch. Thank you very much. Had to at least get to a level 2 train. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, we got to level 2. Go ahead and put that in. But yeah, welcome, Aisavan. Come on in. Alright, yep, indeed, as I expected, that goes here. And we're going to get another one on the other side. Which might be off camera. Let me see. Is that off camera? That is off camera. Yeah, the model's getting a little bit big for the camera. Just a tad. Kind of curious how big a Titanic kit would be if it was able to have minifigs in the room. Oh, so the problem with that is minifig scale is not scaled to humans. So it all depends on how and where you want to selectively compress. That is the term that LEGO fans use, selective compression. This Titanic probably might be sturdier than the real thing. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. The real Titanic was actually really sturdy. The problem was just that, essentially, like, it actually boils down to a couple things. Number one, they were going too fast. If they hadn't been going that fast, they probably would have been fine even turning. Number two, if they hadn't turned, they probably would have been fine. Because it would have crunched the front, but it would not have scraped across 5 of the compartments, of which 4 could be flooded, and the ship would still float. So that was essentially 2 points of failure there, and that's essentially human failure. It was sturdy, not invulnerable. Yep. It was a really well-designed ship. It really, really was. It was just extraordinarily unfortunate. Like, they knew they were going through an area with icebergs, and they still went too fast, basically. I think they were a bit behind schedule, so they were a little worried about it, or something like that. Alright, so we got those on. Now we're going to get these parts in there. Alright, let's move the brown pieces to the side, because we're not going to need those yet. I don't know about these. Actually, I am going to need those later. Get these up here, white up there. Parts that I don't need, that I know I don't need. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, so we start building the windows. Ald accepts the rebuild of the Titanic quest. You'll accept that quest? Lolical, I don't know why Lolical just has really stuck with me. I mean, part of it is just hearing those lines again. She does have a very pleasant voice actress, and I don't know who it is. No one is credited in that game, which blows. Must construct additional pylons. Recently learned that the RMS designation for the Titanic stood for a Royal Mail Ship. Yeah, carried a lot of mail. Yeah, there were 6 U.S. government employees who died. Because they were all members of the U.S. Postal Service. They were sorting mail, probably up until... Probably, I mean, like they would have continued to... oh, I got a level 1 hype train emote. Thank you guys very much. I really do appreciate that. They sorted mail 24/7, and they probably would have been sorting mail for quite a while. Even after the ship struck the iceberg, before the whole evacuation, but none of them survived. Well, so the reason for that is actually to reduce the cost of travel, because they could get paid by both the British and the American postal services government. To sail. So that's essentially what that was all about. I mean, these ships were extremely expensive. The more you know, yep. Yeah, I was a big fan of the Titanic when I was a kid. I don't know if they would have had Royal Mail employees on the way back or what. But on the maiden voyage, they had U.S. Postal Service employees. Hey, and they got those employees, I mean, assuming the Titanic hadn't struck an iceberg and sunk, would have gotten a trip, admittedly a very busy work-related trip, on the luxury liner Titanic. Alright, so that's one of these done. Yeah, there's still ocean liners. I don't know that they carry mail anymore. But they're basically, like, now it's all about the luxury, rather than just actually moving people from one place to another. Obviously, the wealthy people were, you know, like, going back and forth between the United States and Europe for business reasons, but the third-class people were essentially all immigrants. A lot of Irish, a lot of people from Eastern Europe immigrating to the United States. I think they only have mail from the passengers these days. Yeah, they might still do that. They might carry some mail as, like, because you can get some mail specifically to be, like, hand-canceled at certain locations, which would increase the value of a stamp that you used and stuff like that. Or just as, like, essentially serving the same purpose as a postcard. You know, send someone a letter hand-canceled from, you know, this ship, that kind of thing. So there is that. That might be part of it now. Like, there's places you can go with, like, really old post offices, and one of the points is to send a letter, like, you know, some people might choose to do, send a letter or a postcard from that so that it's hand-canceled from that location, and there might be some people doing that on some of these, you know, Queen Elizabeth II or whatever, even though it's essentially a floating hotel. Alright, Lord Canis. You also found Molly Brown very interesting? Oh yeah, Molly Brown was a pretty interesting person. Alright, so there we go. We got that done. And let's slip that in. There were 2,224 passengers and crew aboard when the Titanic left Southampton Port. Okay. Alright, so this wants to go in this way. And I feel myself moving one of the doors on the front of the ship. Let me check that. Yep. That one. There we go. Flip it around to this side. And let's see. Yep, that goes in this way here. I think it's off camera. Is there a Lego iceberg? No, there is not. The only ocean liner in service today is the Queen Mary 2. Yeah. Yeah, Queen Mary is what I was thinking. QE2, I think, has been retired. Okay, and... 2 2x4s, 2 1x2s, and get the round top bricks on here. Yeah, 2x4s with Technic axle holes in the center. And then the slope pieces. Remember reading about a conspiracy that the Titanic was sunk as insurance fraud? Yeah, that's popular, but it is very, very clearly bunk, to put it mildly. The Titanic and the Olympic were not the same size. There were a couple things that they learned upon building the Olympic that they used in building the Titanic. Nothing that put the Olympic at risk, but just a couple things that it was like, we should probably change that. So the Titanic, I believe, is a little bit longer, and it might be a little bit not quite as wide or something. I can't remember. That's what they want you to think. Mm-hmm. You enjoy conspiracies? You tend not to subscribe to them. Yeah, I mean, it can definitely be fun to read them so long as you keep in mind that they're bunk. Yeah, it can definitely be fun to read about them and stuff. Like, there's so many that... so many conspiracy theories that rest on someone failing to understand one thing. One of my cousins once And I'm pretty sure I convinced her otherwise. But she began to be taken in by a flat Earth crap. Is anyone going to bring up the terrible animated Titanic movies? I have never even heard of terrible animated Titanic movies. But Ald, I want to believe. Well, you can believe. That's up to you. And I will laugh at you, and that's fine. It's perfectly okay. Yeah, so like a lot of things, Flat Earth rests on, like, there certainly are some times in school that you might be shown how to actually verify that the Earth is not flat, but most of the time it's just a fact, you know, the Earth is not flat, here's some stuff, kind of thing. There are two nostalgia critic reviewed them back in the day. You know, everyone got saved by dolphins and Nessie. Oh my god. That sounds terrible. So it kind of, you know, rests on the idea that most of the time these basic facts are told to you. They're not proven to you, but they are extremely easy to prove. But the people pushing them kind of specifically target that and work on how to put it, stuff that to someone not steeped in thinking about stuff in a critical way, can easily fall for. Well, Flat Earth wasn't even really a thing that... I mean, there was no sailor who thought that the Earth was not flat, kind of thing. I mean, they all knew that it was not flat. And the reason is because you can see the curvature of the Earth as you sail. It's very easy on the ocean. Christopher Columbus was not... There was no contention about the Earth being flat as to why he shouldn't do this. The contention was that there was just nothing out there, and like, so Christopher Columbus was actually wrong about something, and the people who he was, who basically said, no, this is a foolhardy thing. It wasn't that they were saying that the Earth was flat. It was saying that they believed the Earth was the size the Earth actually is. And it's just that there was this vast ocean between Europe and Asia. So just no land there at all. Just a vast ocean. Picture a map of the Earth and cover up all of North and South America with water, and that's essentially what they thought the world looked like. Christopher Columbus said, no, the Earth is smaller than you think. So take that, rip out that section with Earth, and move the North and South America, move those two pieces together, and that is what Christopher Columbus thought. So he was wrong. He was very, very wrong. But it was not a flat Earth thing. Alright, so let me see how this is on. So we got this locking piece. Let's bring these two together. There we go. And then how do I put that? That goes this way. There we go. That is locked in. This is going to be interesting. Hey, I constructed additional pylons just like Kiji-kun said I should. So, I just want you guys to know that this is basically the size of the table that I currently have here. Alright, let's see. So I can't really move the camera too much without just bungling everything up, but... yeah. It's big. It's very big. Time to go to IKEA. Yeah, I do need to do that. Ald accidentally pushes it to the other side. Luckily, that's not possible. Okay, so... next up. Also... one single 1x1 slope. Before we get started on the next section, let us start by opening a minifig. Why is there a US flag? Because it was carrying US mail. That is why there is an American flag on it. Alright, so we have... lots of minifigs. Going for that one. Let's go ahead and open up a thingy. Start a prediction. Start the prediction. Can Ald guess what is inside the minifig pack? So get your predictions in. And let me get on to the screen. Here we go. So we have gotten Pepper Girl, Ice Skater, Nature Observer Lady, Raccoon Girl, Alien, Moon Knight, and that's it. That is what we've gotten so far. And I'm going to move that. There we go. No one obtained the Lego Mini Medal. No, sadly, no. I mean, we might, actually. We might get a mini medal with this guy. Alright, so... Moon Knight, this isn't a Marvel set. I left my phone, which has my timer, so hold on a second. Phone acquired for my timing. Okay, so let's reset that and go. Can I guess what is inside the minifig? All right, there's a big squarish thing. Big squarish thing. Those are legs. Big squarish thing might actually be the torso. Okay, I got a bracket piece here, or something like a bracket piece. Is that... Yep, okay. Alright. My prediction is actually the, I don't know what that is exactly called, but like the, it's not a recumbent bike, but it's a, Paralympic bike thing. So that is my prediction. Am I correct? Am I correct? Yes. Yes, I am. That gets over there. All right. So let's go ahead and mark him off. Alright, so this is a pretty interesting piece. It's basically a small seat with some standard wheel snaps and the bicycle tire snap in front. And we got Translight Blue on the wheel, which is pretty neat as well. So we get that in there. And these are the wheels that we had before, but they're black instead of clear, so that's cool. We got these in one of the earlier things that we built. Also, I believe that it says, yeah, put the 1x1 transparent cylinder, which I do love getting on there. Congrats on being correct. Right, I should probably also complete that. Choose the outcome. Yes. Yes, I was. Enjoy your hams, everyone. So we actually get 2 mini medals. We got an extra one. So that's pretty cool. What? You got a mini medal. Put the mini medal in your bag. We got a face that is definitely hardworking. This, okay, no, there we go. I was thinking that that made a gap, but did not. And he gets a bicycle helmet as well. So he is sponsored by Sport. See? He is sponsored by Sport. 7K hams closer. Are they heavy? No, they're not. They're not heavy. So there we go. Come on. Focus a little bit, camera. It's nice to get some representation in LEGO for those who are in the same position that guy is. And we get a spare gold medal. Yeah, Sport! One of your favorite sport companies. All right. Yeah. I like the color. Let's see. It does roll very nicely. Very easy to flip back, though. Yeah, that's a pretty nice, nice piece. I do really like that. They do have a wheelchair as well. I have not gotten one of those yet, I don't think, that I would like to get. So let's go ahead and put him here. And let's go ahead and start another prediction. This time, we are going for the Series 5. Get this over here. So, start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Start the prediction. And I should also probably get one out. Sport, the best sponsor next to Cinema Movie Theater. Alright, so what do we want? How about this one? And again, if I get duplicates that I don't want, that I'm positive of, I will probably not open it. It's just called a racing wheelchair. Okay, thank you. I did not know that. It's very nice. It's a very nice piece. I like the representation that they got. See if there's a way for me to balance him a little bit so he shows up better. Not really. Okay. Alright, so... that prediction is still going. Why is it not showing up on my other thing? Try refreshing mine, see if it shows up. It is weird that it's showing up on one of my computers and not the other. I don't know why. Alright, I'll just keep an eye out. Okay, well. Let me go ahead and get the timer up. Go ahead and reset that, and go. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? It's pretty flat, so nothing too big. That feels like hair, or a hat. What do we got hat-wise? Do we have a cap? Yes, we do. Okay. Alright, with one piece, my prediction is the axe guy. The lumberjack. He's a lumberjack, and he's okay. So, am I correct? Is it the lumberjack? Is he okay? Also, don't go over there, Pen. I need you. Yes! It is indeed the lumberjack. Let's get the instruction thing out. There we go. Okay. He's got a nice plaid shirt. Does he sleep all night? He might. He might. You might need to ask him. He only has the one face. He is a happy guy. A happy guy. He's got a squirrel on his cap. And a nice axe. There we go. He's got a squirrel on his hat. That's pretty neat. He's got plaid on his sleeves and the back of the torso. Red shirt, dark red hat. So, that is a correct. I did guess what was inside the minifig pack. There's definitely some people out there who are trying to redistribute hams, apparently. Oh, I should actually mark this one off. There we go. I believe he does like to press wildflowers, if you were wondering. If you were wondering. Alright, so next up we have a complete unknown. I have 10 of these. Let's grab this one. Alright, so start a prediction. Let's get the thing out. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? So go ahead and get your predictions in. Okay, so that's what's going on one of my browsers, is that it's starting the little prediction animation, like, most of the way done? Oh, yeah, we got a bot. Let's go ahead and ban you. A lot of these bots appear to be hacked accounts, too. So I feel kind of bad about it, but... Alright, so get your predictions in. So I have no way of checking. It is going to be a complete and wild guess as to what we have. There is the chance of getting things that we have already gotten. Will I choose one of those? Time to waste all the hams you just won. Well, I mean, that's a thing. So I have no idea. Okay, no, on my other machine it does have the time remaining, so... I wonder if there's just something up with Twitch, because that might make it difficult for some of you guys to predict if I'm getting different results on 2 different computers, 2 different browsers. That is very bizarre. Does he don women's clothing and hop up and down on bars? That, again, you'll have to ask him, and if he does, you know, who cares? Remember reading a story that an actual Twitch employee got their account compromised by one of those follow bots. Not surprised, because they clicked the link, yeah. Okay, so... I am... Where's my pen? There's my pen. I am going to predict that it is... Sharkhead Guy. That's who I'm going with. Is it Sharkhead Guy? I got a 1 in 12 chance. Well, you can always trust my links. I would never lead you wrong. It is not. It is the guy that I thought about going with, but then it was like, nah, I keep going with him, and he never comes up. It's a rootin' tootin' cowboy guy. Is this actually the first microphone that we're getting? It is. That's kind of weird. Like, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 with microphones, and only now are we getting a microphone, and it's one of the gold ones. She has silver, silver, silver. I like it. I like it very much. The Rhinestone Cowboy? He might be. Might be. Well, you don't need those 3K hams. Right, let me go ahead and complete that prediction. Choose the outcome. Nope. Alright. So we got, I guess that's the right side up. A horse. Yep. That is actually bucking him off. You'll see that in a moment. And pandas. This would kind of make a good outfit for Marty McFly in Back to the Future 3. Nice new cowboy hat as well. And a gold microphone. Let's toss the spare microphone over there. Alright, so let's see. And he does have a design on the back of his torso. Nothing on his arms, but that's still pretty cool. I like the cowboy hat. He's got blue hair. Marty had a pink shirt. Well, you could. Well, then you could actually do the printing on a pink torso. Like, they could do the printing on a pink torso and do that. That would probably be good enough. Alright, so we got 3 more minifigs. So those are all done. Let's go ahead and put my thing on the side so I don't keep tearing through the paper. And we finished box number 2. So that means it is time for box number 3, if I can grab it and pull it over. Alright, hold on a second. There we go. Where'd my knife go? There's my knife. So we got a rear shot of the Titanic on here. You can see the propellers. Yummy, more hams. Oh yeah, that's a butt shot, not a rogue guy. That's a butt shot, all right. Look at the behind on that ship. Mind you, it's also called the poop deck, so, you know. There we go. Oop. I haven't used this yet. I was expecting this to go on the back, but this is obviously going to go on the back. I don't know. Alright, instruction manual. Also, let's go ahead and make sure that we have gotten to the end of that one. Yes, we have. So, oops. I don't know why it was all the way there. There we go. Titanic Book 3. The unsinkable ocean liner. Though the RMS Titanic boasted many advanced safety features, outdated maritime safety regulations dictated that the liner only needed to have 20 lifeboats on board, enough for just 1/3 of her crew and passengers. When she collided with an iceberg at high speed at just before midnight on April 14th, 1912, and quickly began to sink, the lack of lifeboats ensured only 710 people survived, while more than 1,500 perished. As a direct result of the tragedy, new wide-ranging international safety standards were introduced, many of which are still in force today. Lifeboats in their davits on the Titanic. Interestingly enough, the Titanic was only required to have 20 lifeboats. It actually had 24, though. So, as bad as it was, they actually thought that they were doing a good job by putting on more than they needed to. There we go. Book 3. Nothing else in the sleeve. This goes over here for now, because I only pull it out if I need it. Alright, let's start sorting these bags. See what else we've got on the thing. The presumed location of the disaster taken from the SS Carpathia, which picked up survivors from the Titanic. Yeah, so there was actually an iceberg that looked like it had some dark marks on it, which could have been paint from the Titanic. It could have also been, you know, just shadow. A telegram transmitted from RMS Titanic to the SS Burma requesting assistance. Burma, I think? Impressive scale. Oops. At its launch, the Titanic was the largest man-made vessel ever constructed. She was over 882.9 feet, 269 meters long, and measured 175 feet, 53.3 meters from the bottom of the hull to the top of her smokestacks. Likewise, the LEGO version of the RMS Titanic is the longest LEGO model created so far, and one of the most intricate. The reason why they didn't have enough lifeboats is that they expected a ship to stay afloat until rescue. Yeah, well, that's why the regulations didn't require more lifeboats. And if the Californian hadn't been awful, if it didn't have a bad captain, and other officers who should have been more forceful, they probably would have been able to rescue everyone on the Titanic. They certainly would have been able to rescue a heck of a lot more. The LEGO version of the Titanic is built at 1/200 scale, the same scale as the LEGO Architecture Statue of Liberty set. The Titanic was 11 times as long as the blue whale, the largest animal ever known to have lived on Earth. That's a brick separator. Alright, so the first, or the fifth, sixth of the ship is 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. And the absolute stern with the poop deck is 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So we need to breed bigger whales? Yes. And then 45 and 46 are for the whole thing put together. Funnel and engine room. In this section of the model, the model narrows as it tapers towards the propellers and rudder at the stern of the ship. You will also build the model's final funnel. On the real Titanic, this funnel was not connected to any boilers, but was included in the design of the ship to make it feel more beautiful and complete. That I didn't know. That I did not know. At the top of this section, you will add the ship's reading room and some of its second-class cabins. Okay, so at 29. Alright, so we got 39 here. Alright, there's 29. Probably going to be a second 29. Hey, we got some gears on there. 43. 41. Yeah, there's a 39. 38. 36. Alright, I should probably separate out the smaller ones. 39. Can we get another one? There's 40. 32. 31. Alright, here we got two that go together here. 34. 35. Alright, these go together. Get that, like, evened out a bit more. You did know that the fourth funnel was fake, and the 90s film got that right. Huh. I guess I never noticed that in the movie. I mean, I'm not surprised that they would have gotten that right. 37. 42. We had some other 40s, so... Alright, so 42, 43, 41... Alright, actually, let's go back a little bit and see what we're looking at. Alright, 45 and 46 is what I kind of want to find first, if I can. Alright, we got another 29 here. So that's good. There's a 30. There's a lot of bags here. 46. Okay. 38. 37. Alright, 46. Is that is not... Yeah, okay, so 46 is the last one. Let's get that right there. 45. We got that over there. Where is 44? There's a 30. That's good. 33. There's a 44. All right. Will there be a car to put in the luggage for Jack and Rose? No. Alright, so now I need 43. There's 41, 42, 43. There we go. Alright, these three are all good to go. Now I need 40. There's 40. 39. There's 39. 38. There's 38. 37. 35, 34, 36. Right in front of my face. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. And we got a 30 here, a 30 here, so we'll do that. 29 is what we're going to work on, so we'll put that here. Alright, so 46, 40. Get that there. 37, 36, 38, and 39. Alright. And these will get on a separate place over there. Alright, and I'll put the 30 because that's going to be coming up right next. And just put it up there. Alright. So open up 29 to start everything off. Let's see where these pieces are going. Push the Titanic back a little bit, along with the bags. I don't want them on camera. Alright, little bag here. Nothing in it. Good. Let's not make that mistake again. Another little bag. There we go. And finally, this medium-sized bag. Go ahead and get that over here. Nothing's in it. Good. All right. Okay, so we will start with some plates. Oh, goody, look, another brick separator, yay. Excuse me, I must contain my excitement for getting another brick separator. Alright, so we got 4x10s and a 6x6, yellow 1x8. Uh, 2x10s here. Some wedge pieces. There we go. And then we need lots of these brackets. Or studs on side pieces. Can never get enough of those. I mean, number one, yes. You can't. You're absolutely correct. Number two, what piece are you talking about? No, I take that back. There are some pieces that you can have too many of. I'm looking at you, tires. Otherwise, nah. Never have too many of any particular piece. Alright, we get a 6x6 cylinder, which does have this circular part so you can set it up on a turntable. And get the 2x2. Oh, the brick separator. Yeah, okay. Dang you! You tricked me! You could definitely have too many brick separators. I have too many brick separators. Curse you, brick separators. I know they're out there just taunting me. I really do not understand why they would... Well, okay, no, I guess I understand why they would put one in each box. And the reason is because someone might really just love the middle of the ship. They might want to start with that. They might really love the poop deck, and they might want to start with that. Why are you building a snowspeeder from Star Wars now? I just thought I would, you know. I'm going to use the parts of the Titanic to build something else entirely. Nah, I'm not doing that. It does have a similar angle, similar lines, doesn't it? I remember some of those early Star Wars sets. Obviously not as good as the current ones, but they were still pretty nice. Had a lot of good pieces. Like the Snowspeeder. That was pretty nice. Can also be an A-Wing, yeah. I did build an A-Wing before they built their own. I'm still pretty pleased with it. Happy with how it came out. It looks really good. I also built a B-Wing before they built theirs. Oops, that's right. Alright, get this in here. I'm looking at the land speeder as a potential upcoming set for these streams as well. It has some interesting colors and pieces on it. Get some 1x1 cylinder bricks in here. There we go, and we need 2 up at the other end. There we go. And then the beige bricks, or tan as LEGO I believe calls them. Get your butt back here, 1x1 cylinder. You're not allowed to jump off the model. How rude. I should punish it. Alright. 2x3, 2x3. Freedom! Oh, it didn't get very far in its quest for freedom. That is for sure. I made it get its butt back onto the model. Well, I guess that raises an interesting question. Do LEGO pieces have butts? I mean, the ship has a butt. That's what we're going to be building soon. Alright. Tyrant Worm. It's a fair cop. Hey, I was elected Tyrant, alright? Uh, 4x4 a white plate here, and a 4x4 a white plate here. Okay, and then we get these down here again. Huh. That's interesting. Alright. So we have a 4-long cross-axle with a stop section. And we are putting the dark gray 24-tooth gears on them. This is very interesting. Putting on some Technic friction pins. There we go. Only doing one of these. Alright, another 4L axle with a stop. Put that on there. I mean, I think I know what this is supposed to be. I think this is supposed to be part of the actual turbine engine part, because that goes right in there. But I don't... This is going to be completely enclosed. I don't understand it. Yeah, see, no one's ever going to see this now. Why do that? I'm not complaining getting some of these parts, but I just don't understand. Please, LEGO, tell me why. There we go. And then a 4L black Technic brick and half pins. They do this, and yet they, like, this section is clearly going to connect up with the other side. We got this blue, the, yellow there. Like, clearly visible sections. I don't know. The Titanic's electrical plant was capable of producing more power than an average city power station at the time. Huh? Because the engines really turn the screws on the ship on this LEGO set? I guess, but there's nothing to connect it to unless there's something going to come off of here. I guess we find out. I guess we find out when we're done, or something. Yeah, because, I mean, I was looking at that and thinking to myself, like, can this be just something that works? But at the same time, it's like, you don't need pieces inside there, because you can't actually see it. Even if there's going to be stuff that's moving things, you can't look inside here and see what's going on. So that's what kind of doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it's not a big deal at all. It's just kind of interesting to me. So this will work with that. Move some of these so I can get this down here. So we got another Technic cross axle here, and that I can see working, but the other part not. I mean, it spins. It will spin, but it's not going to connect up to anything out here unless it's over here. But again, even then, you can't see it. Better Technic motor would fit if you wanted to go through the effort. Then it would say something like that. You got the Bugatti, but you want the Titanic and the shipping container ship? The shipping container ship. Oh, is that one of the town sets? The boat that really floats? There we go. Not that way. No, it's massive, but it's like $600. Huh. I don't remember a container ship. At least not a recent one. There's some old Maersk ones. I remember those. Alright, got a couple of the log bricks, and it looks like I need a couple down on the other end. It needs a Lego Suez Canal to block. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. It wouldn't be at the same scale, that's for sure. Okay, that's good. Now I get 2 of these. Another black 2x6. Anything else? No. Maersk Line Triple E. Yeah, that might be it. It would be on Amazon because it's out of production anymore. There's a couple things that I'm looking at getting that are out of production as well. Sadly, I missed them. Sorry, I was just thinking of a recent ship if that's it. Like, I mean, a current set, I should say. Alright. Okay. And get some more clips. These are going to hold on the angled parts. More windows. That we don't get glass for, sadly. There we go, and blue and gold 1x1 cylinders for there. Blue and gold for here. Alright. Any word on Zerfall doing another MS bike stream with the gang? Yes, he is. He is still planning on doing so. I don't believe that we've set a date. It's usually in the middle of July, I think. Or early July or something like that. So it depends on a lot of things. So yeah, it's going to happen. So far, like, current plans are absolutely for it to happen. Obviously, something could happen along, in the meantime that comes up and prevents it. But the current plan is to do it. We've already been discussing a couple games. I think Ald should bike too. No. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It is always a blast. Every single year. And I just realized that I put these on upside down, not that it matters. I don't hate biking, no. Not at all. I just can't do that many miles. I also like biking to go a place rather than just to bike, so... Alright, let's see. So we get blue 1x1 cylinders up here in these corners. White clip. White clip. Let's get these black clips on here and here. 2x2 cylinder plate. 2x2 cylinder plate. Made a party zombie character idea. Posted it to the Discord. I'll take a look after the stream. And then 2 of the gold ones here and here. So, let's see, those are gonna fit there and there. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Couple long plates. Get that on there. Get the large gray panels on here. Window pieces also get on here for some support and lightness. Not that it would matter if those were made of just 1x2 bricks, but I get why they might not have wanted to do that. There we go. 1x4 arches on either side. Does seem like sometimes they're just putting these pieces on like that for, like why arches instead of 1x2 or 1x4 bricks? Probably just to keep the weight down. One by 4 bricks with studs on the sides, and then some slopes. Alright, so that is bags number 29. All complete, no extra pieces. Alright, so number 30. So we start with this smaller bag. Just get that over here. Make sure that there's nothing left in the bag. I see a lot more car doors in here. Oh yeah, it's really nice that the classic small 4-wide cars are going to make a return with the upcoming grocery store set. I have definitely missed those cars. Nice classic small Lego car. Alright, bag number 30. Okay, first up. Use the dark tan 2x3 tiles here. Yeah, let's go right to the edge. Double helping of 2x4s. 1x2s and 1x6s. There's the 1x2s. One by 6. Oh, 1x6, where are you? There you are. Alright, we need the red 2x4 here. There we go. Okay, the round end 1x2s. Yeah. Here and here. 1x3s. Alright, where is the round end plate? There we go. Got black one and a 2x6. That appears to be it. Alright, 1x3s. Or 1x6s in gray. Yeah, alright. Where's the other one? There it is. And then the gray 2x6. And the gray round end brick, or plate. Okay, and then just 4 gray doors. That should be there. That should be here. And there we go. There we go. Alright, nothing inside these little rooms. Get the 4x6 plates on top. That's it. Alright, gray 2x8. There we go. Wait, 1x10 and a blue tile there. More 1x1 cylinder bricks. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, these are in the same place on either side. Yep. One by 2 tiles with single studs. These are going to hold the beds, I believe. The second class. I don't know if this is third class down there. Actually, don't really know where third class slept on the ship. I mean, obviously it's going to be the lowest, worst areas and stuff like that, but I don't think we've had any third class. Again, unless these are going to be the third class. Which might make sense considering their size. Okay, that appears to be it. Yep. Alright, get the beds in. Alright, black plates here. And here. Alright, black 1x4s down on this end and up here. What else? Okay, we're using some blue plates here and here, and we got some side stud pieces here. There we go. Okay. 1x1 cylinder there. 1x1 cylinder there. Yeah, looks like it. Third class just slept in the halls of the lower decks, locked away from respectable people. There we go. That's what I want. Get these plates in there. Brown and white. Right there. Brown and white on the other side as well. Now we get white Lego doors, car doors. I do like the use of the car doors for the walls. I think it's a neat touch. Oh, that's too far. That goes here. Yeah, I thought that looked weird. Okay, a white 1x4 bricks, and then we get the gray cylinder bricks. Okay. Yellow plate and a Technic brick. There we go. Anything else? Yes, 1x3 plates. There and there. You don't know if it's just you, but when you put Lego sets together, you like to try and arrange all the pieces to have the Lego embossing being able to be read from one direction. It depends on the piece. I mean, you can't always do that. It really depends on the piece. But no, when it comes to, like, the cylinder plates, I don't care. That's why you said try. That's fair. That's fair. No, I'm not like that, but when I have to put on 1x1, like 1x1 bricks on top of each other, I try to always get them to be completely straight, not like turned in any way. When I'm doing the 1x1 tiles, I kind of do the same thing. Kind of bugs me if they're crooked. Okay, that's that step. Alright, so we're gonna get some siding on here. Black tile, black brick, white brick. There we go. Yes, OCD kicks in, yeah. There's nothing wrong with a bard. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to make it. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with a bard. Okay. And then we get, what is the separation on that? 2? Alright. There we go. You don't have OCD that you know of, it's just a quirk you have? Yeah, I mean, it's not always like some people will call something like that OCD when it's not. I am an OCD hand washer. Okay, all the pieces for the portholes are done. And now we get to make the actual portholes. So we're making 5 of these. Does slide in very easily with these slopes on. I was a bit unconvinced at first, but works out pretty well. They'd be easy to pop out, but I think you'd have to actually pop them out rather than them falling, unless the ship takes a pretty violent plunge off the table. Well, not a rogue AI. If I told you that, then I'd be giving away some of the important secrets here. So, sorry, but I can't reveal these things. Alright, we're making 5 of these, so I need 4 more. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. I mean, if I told you, then there'd be all kinds of questions, like how do you do it? What are the spell components? What's the casting time? I don't got time for these questions. I mean, first edition bards were overpowered because you had to go through 3 different classes and thus match the dual class requirements for them. So, on top of everything else, you had to have really good stats in the first place. That's why they made them not like that in 2nd edition. It's a version of the hand spell. I mean, it might be. It might be. I can't reveal my secrets, though. Ah, goody. I gotta make 2 of these. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make the second one. I didn't quite realize that it was going to be the same thing, but mirrored. I mean, not mirrored. I thought it was going to be mirrored in some way. But I suppose now that I think about it, it didn't need to be. Yeah, there's a draconic spell called Hand. I think it's just called Hand. That dragons can get that creates basically like a spectral hand that can do stuff for them that they can't do because they're dragons. Obviously, dragons like gold dragons and silver dragons aren't quite so limited. Spectral ham? Now that's just mean. Spectral ham. Creating an illusion of ham goodness. I'll disbelieve your illusion. Alright. There we go. Get in there. Thank you. These don't look spectral? Well, I mean, it's easy enough to research a new spell that adds to adds an illusionary element to like an evocation spell or something like that. You know. It's also entirely possible it's a conjuration. I'm literally conjuring up a pair of hands. Some guy out there is wandering around suddenly without his arms and hands, going, "Oh my god, what's going on?" You know, no blood spurting anywhere. But I wouldn't do that. I'd make sure I knew who was losing their arm. Alright, so that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Howdy, Solarian, how's it going? There we go, get that on there. Get that on there. Popping in for a bit to say hi. Check out how the Titanic's coming. Howdy, Porson. How's it going? Everything is going well. We have started working on the stern. We are on the 5th, 6th of the ship. Not quite to the poop deck yet. Alright, so... yeah, that connects up on to there. There. Alright, so this part's going to be separate. I see. Okay. That's why they did it this way. And then we get on these parts. I do like this shade of orange. It works really well. Or yellow-orange. Love that higher-level monster summoning spells can bring in classed characters. Yeah, it's not really, like, detailed exactly, but... Alright. I think we can do bag number 31. I don't think that'll take too long. I do have some writing to do for my father's funeral tonight. But I think that he would be appreciative of me building some Lego. He was very happy when I got the Titanic. I'm sorry that he's not going to be able to see it completed. Have I ever played or watched Yu-Gi-Oh? I have not. I am vaguely familiar with certain elements of it, like some characters and stuff like that, but that's about it. Thank you, Eborson. I appreciate that. Let's see. Okay. Alright, we're not doing 2 of these right now, so these are going to be mirrored, probably. And thank you, Nolden, as well. I do appreciate that. Yeah, it was a big shock to me when it happened. Even though, you know, I mean, he's been sick for a while, but it really did seem like he was not exactly getting better, because it was not something like what he had was gonna kill him. It just seemed like he was getting he was improving a bit from some unrelated stuff that he had going on too, and then not. So yeah. You lost most family members before, so you know how it feels? Yeah, it's pretty tough. Alright, where are the bracket pieces? There we go. Got the black one here. Dark red. Like I said earlier, going through his pictures, so many amazing pictures and so many things that I never got to see. He had a lot of them as slides, and I guess we just never busted out the slide projector as a kid. To be fair, when I was super young, I probably would not have been interested like I would have been the last 10 to 20 years or so. I don't think I quite realized what he had, or I might have said something. You know, like in terms of like how many pictures and everything he had and what they contained. Otherwise, I probably would have said something. Like, you know, hey Dad, I want to take a look at those. Break out the slide projector. Dwight's grandfather had the same thing happen? Yeah. It's just like, you know, he really did seem like he was getting a bit better, but from the unrelated stuff, unfortunately. Okay, that gets to pop on right here. There we go. Right, I need to change the page. Oh, no, we're not done with this side yet. Alright. Okay, 6x6. Is that offset? That is not offset. I mean, I'm glad that I got to see him recently, although, you know, you're always going to have regrets. They're, like, I should have gone into the hospital and stuff like that more often, but if you're ever asking yourself, should I go to, you know, to the hospital to see someone who's not doing so well, just go. Just go. Take it from someone who knows. Alright, we got that, and then another yellow 1x6. I mean, the thing is like, it was just like, he had some stuff going on that was causing complications, and then it seemed like that got taken care of, and he was gonna do a bit better. It was pretty obvious that he was going to pass within... Okay, yeah, this is going to be the ankle part. Probably within... Certainly within the year, if not like 6 months kind of thing. But when I was thinking that, that was just like a week before he passed, so... Very, very unfortunate. Alright, where is a 2x2? There's a 2x2. Blue 1x4. dark red 1x3. There we go. It's going to be holding that part on. Get the blue tile plate here. Need a red one. How much? 3, it looks like. Yep. That is the offset there. And brown, and then yellow. Yeah, there we go. Flip it back over. And that can go here. Is there anything that goes in right there? Yes, there is. 1x1 cylinder. And then we get the 1x2 curved top pieces. Two by 6 tiles, and a 2x3. There we go. And this right there. Okay. Okay, that's good. And then flip it over. Get you just connected up there. Okay. And that snaps in right there. That is flush there. That's pretty nice. Are we going to put something in there? Yes, we are. Alright, get that right in there. Lock that in. And then this right there. A little bit of a gap there, but that's okay. Can't do a whole lot with square bricks beyond that. And a 1x6 tile right there. Seal Mortar, raiding with a party of 6. How's it going? Happy birthday. We're going to need a bigger boat. Well, luckily we have a bigger boat. You know, once we get the Titanic finished. There we go. Get this stuff on. Need a gray one. So we're playing some more Dragon Quest XI, I think I saw. Things are good. Excellent. That did not stay on. Get back on there and stay on there, please. Thank you. Some of these pieces are just trying to escape. It's so rude. They should know better. And we need the black slope piece. There we go. Working on the trials. Got wrecked. Oh. Ah, yeah, I remember those. Some of those are tough. Some of those you really do need to, like, sit down and think about, like, how your party is built, how to get the most damage output and stuff like that. I think those are the ones that you're talking about. I don't know if they've changed anything for the new version. I did enjoy that section. I mean, I did kind of enjoy that part. It was fun, but also pretty tough. And there we go. One by one. Damage output wasn't the problem. Damage resistance. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that can be a problem, too. Okay. let's get that on there. Let's get that on there. Someone has texted me. Let's see if it is important. That is actually something I should respond to. Give me just a second. Okay, sorry, just needed to respond to that text. Dragon Quest agility has always been a challenge, yeah. When the boss can one-shot pretty much any character, and if he and his doppelganger use the pep power, that's probably 3 of the 4 down, if not all, yeah. Yeah, that can be pretty tough. I don't remember myself the strategies I used. They might not even apply anymore either. I know that there's some big changes to how the game, like, access to powers and stuff like that. Get that. Yep, that's all on there solidly. Okay, get the slopes on. There we go. Flip it over. Let's see, I can move these pieces a bit over this way now. There we go. Alright, that's good. Alright, clip that in. It's interesting using the clips. It's not something that I had thought of, and it's definitely something that I'm going to need to keep in mind for some future builds. I need yellow. There we go. And then tiles. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that way. You can get the blue plate on. Blue plate special. 1x3. And then these are 2 1x4 blues. Get the yellow up here. Okay, flip it back over. One by one cylinder. Yeah, just being a mirror makes this a little bit easier to just do. Alright. Let's check the next page. There we go. that message can wait until after the stream is done, because we're almost done anyway, actually. Alright, get that clipped on there. The Titanic was 400 miles from land when she struck the iceberg. Spoilers? Oh no. I told you that obvious thing that was obvious. There we go, get that on there, get this on here as well. Alright. Pretty nice, smooth lines on that. I do like the way that this is very nice and even. And we have a single 1x1 dark red plate, which goes over there as extra. Alright, I got those pieces on, and yep, bag number 32 is what is going to start the stream next time. But 88 is her miles per hour speed. Unfortunately, she was not a DeLorean. Howdy, Crescents. How's it going? And Gold, how's it going? Sank because of one dark red plate that was missing. Oh, no! I mean, technically, you know, there's these little gaps here. You know, I could let water in. Oh, no. Never mind all the actual gaps between the bricks that would let water in. Yeah, you'd have to glue these to make them actually watertight. But that is, in fact, where we are going to end the stream. We have finished 2/3 of the Titanic. Let's go ahead and look at that again. Well, not that it'll all show up, but... You know, the breakpoint's right there for the sections. I'll try to get a couple pictures, post them on the Discord in the upcoming days, but that may also have to wait because I'm going to be a little bit busy. We will be back tomorrow for some more Spelljammer. And that's probably going to be it for streams until next Friday for more Minecraft and Lego Titanic building. Unfortunately, I will be busy most of next week. How big is that monitor so you have a sense of scale? It's old. I don't remember. Here's a brick separator, though. Does that help? Thinking if there's anything else. I got a minifig. He can stand up here too. There you go. Give you some scale. I could get a yardstick next time. Put that in here. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to help scale. iPhone 13 Pro. It's pretty big. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming out. It has been a lot of fun. Check the VODs if you missed anything, and the videos will be, of course, up on YouTube in a couple days. And we will be back tomorrow for more Spelljammer. See you next time, everyone.